All right, collective, hi. Let's go ahead and get a message from your guides today. See what y'all need to know. What do y'all need to know right now? There's some addictions coming up here. What does the collective need to know? Seven of Cups. This is the energy of feeling like you may have many options, but this can also be the energy of feeling confused, living, in an illusion. But it really points to, for me, almost like not seeing things clearly. And I feel like this is really important at this time, okay? So you can also be like being guided to really trust in like your vision and almost like anything you can imagine you can have. But this points to the card of temptation as well, okay? So there's temptation around. Someone could be tempted by you, but things are a little bit unclear. The snake is pretty relevant. Why is this coming up? King of Swords. So you are being asked to get clear, okay? Get clear. Don't be confused, all right? You definitely have the wit, you have the knowledge, you have the know-how, and you have the discernment. So Spirit is saying get clear on what it is that you want. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You could be feeling a little bit unfocused, left out. There could be an energy surrounding that is causing you to feel lack, that is causing you to feel confused and maybe not sure what direction to go in. You do have the Ace of Pentacles coming in as well. So there is going to be an offer, okay? This is an opportunity for some new stability, a new grounded start, something that can be long-term. But the Ace is coming in reverse, okay? So that's telling me that there's some confusion again. There's not clarity. Why is the Five of Pence reversed? Yeah, Nine of Wands. I feel like you are misvaluing or devaluing yourself right now, okay? You could be feeling really confused. You could be feeling left out. You could be financially strapped. Sun reverse, okay? You're not seeing things clearly, but there is new opportunities coming in for you. So Spirit is saying stay focused, okay? Do not let this energy be a distraction, or the regrets, or the what ifs, okay? That doesn't matter anymore, because this person is focused on the 3 cups that are spilled. Meanwhile, there's 2 more cups right here behind them, okay? So really big message of getting grounded, staying focused, okay? Staying focused. And the star does represent optimism, hope, renewal, transformation, guiding. You're being guided, okay, with the star here. Spirit is saying let your guard down a little bit. Take a chance. Do things that make you uncomfortable, okay? You want to get to this energy. But again, there's a lot of distraction in the mind. There's a lot of what ifs. There's a lot of choices as well. Okay, can you tell me why there's a little bit of confusion or uncertainty here? Successful funding. So yeah, I do feel like this is connected to finances or some sort of long-term stability, and you could be confused about like which direction to go or what avenue to choose. And I feel like Spirit is saying don't focus on lack, okay? Focus on the success. Focus on the fact that you will be funded, okay? That you will get the right partnerships and the investments are coming in. But you first have to, it's almost like you have to believe, right? And then this person's very guarded when it comes to the lack. It's like they're defending that, like this old narrative here, okay? But it's saying here, do not allow your money concerns to prevent you from turning your divinely guided support into reality. Okay, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Yeah, bountiful nature. So there is some sort of lack mentality, okay, that is confusing you or causing you to have slow progress or doubt, okay? And I feel like it's really important for you to get focused on the things that you are capable of achieving at this time. I feel like there's a shift, a pivot point You know, again, intellectually, you're very in tune, you're very sharp. The King of Swords is somebody who is extremely knowledgeable. Also, this King of Swords is someone who makes like logical decisions. You know, it's like they always want to have that control. But I almost feel like you're being asked to step out of that, okay? To step out of the control and out of the logic just for a bit. So there needs to be a reset on value, worth, okay? Maybe your skills, maybe your business, you know, maybe your relationship. But there needs to be a reset in what you're worth and what you deserve, okay? Because there is some wounded energy, again, that it is almost posing here. You know, it's posing. And it's saying, be open to receiving and know that this abundance will come to you to support your life purpose, health, or work. And then it's basically telling you to get out into nature, okay? Higher vibrations, and kind of sitting with the universe and sitting with God and knowing that there is infinite abundance, and you're capable of achieving that. You're capable of bringing that in, okay? Huge message here of declutter. Declutter your mind, declutter your space, you know, your energy. It's time to declutter. And I feel like with this star, and this card is saying, sit under the stars or do an activity to connect with the vastness, the limitless vastness. Okay, tell me about Ace of Pentacles and Star. Clean energy. So you are being told to resonate higher right now, more high frequency, okay? Do not allow things, food, activity, you know, whatever, you know, to pollute or delude. Spirit definitely wants you to increase your energy levels and your focus, so it will lead to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, so that you can be aligned with even the mentality of what you are capable of, okay? Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive support that will allow you to focus on your blank, okay, your purpose. Even if you can't recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. So I am kind of getting that you are almost like being aligned with some sort of gift or some sort of opportunity, but you first have to believe that you are capable of receiving that. You're also being asked to take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Okay, tell me about taking this divinely guided chance. Extremes. So you might have to do something extreme, you know, get out of your comfort zone in an extreme way. And this is to really align with the energy of bounty. So yes, you may be experiencing some sort of crisis, but it's asking you to handle it with calm and resilience. Seek balance. That is superior. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and courage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way, but this too shall pass. Definitely some sort of extreme that has happened, you know, maybe that you're trying to process. You may feel like there's setbacks, but, you know, this is the reset. Spirit's telling me this is a reset, and you are deserving of new things that align with your divine purpose. Tell me more about taking a chance. Nourishment. Yeah, so it's important not to let yourself go during a time of crisis, okay? It's important that you continue to nourish your body, nourish your mind, and also, most importantly, your thoughts. And trust in your wisdom. Trust in your wisdom. So this card is asking you to nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Feed your values. Don't focus on jealousy or enviousness. Because it's basically saying that is a sign of what you may be hungering for. So pay attention to your health, your thoughts, body, mind, spirit, okay? Releasing lack. All right, and one final message here. One final message. Clarity. We also have new beginnings in reverse, so get clear. Get clear about what you want and what you deserve. So basically this card is saying, live in the future and stop trying to recreate the past. Trust your instincts on this and embrace the lesson, for all shall be